Well, hello and welcome to Cozy Couch Corner again. There's no tea, I've drunk it all. I had to eat again as well because I was getting really frustrated. I mean, there was frustrating things, but I think part of the frustration was that I hadn't fed myself enough lunch and then I was feeling a bit bleh, weird. So, yeah, so I've eaten, I've already drunk my tea and I'm feeling a lot better. I've been trying to sort out books that I want to put out for an online bookseller. And I scanned them in, and there's one group of books that's a set of three, and it accepted two of them and said it didn't want the other one, and it wasn't accepting that type of book, but it accepted the other two. They're exactly the same type of book. They're in a series. And then I think I eventually put that in manually, and that was fine. It didn't take the ISBN, but it took the barcode number. I don't know why it wouldn't take the ISBN. It was just ridiculous. And then I thought, oh, I'll have a break from that because it was a little bit annoying. And went off and did something else, did not realising when you close the app, you lose all the things you've scanned in. And I'd already put them in a box and I had to start again. And then it decided it didn't like a different one of the books, the three books that were in the set. And at that point, no. At that point, I gave up. I just thought, no, I can't be doing it. I was super frustrated by then, and I thought, yeah, partly I need to go and eat something. I'll go and have my cup of tea, and I'll have something to eat, and I'll feel better, and I'll get out of the frustration. And there was other things that were frustrating me today. I was trying to sort out. It was a lot of trying to get information out, which takes a while. And also finding that this book scanner can turn my torch on, which is fine, and off. But I don't know how to turn the torch on my phone on and off. And when I looked it up, it'll show me a shortcut, but it won't show me where the thing is on my phone, where the option is. Um, on my old phone, it was in like your drop down where I mean, I can't even turn my Wi-Fi on and off on the drop down on this. It's ridiculous. Anyway, same make a phone, but yeah, not working the same way. So yeah, so unless I karate chop my phone, I can't work my torch. And I thought, and in the end, I had something to eat, I had my tea, and I thought, do you know what? I'm not going back to scanning those books today because it's just gonna wind me up. And I also need to think about how else. I don't want to throw them in the rubbish. I don't want to throw them in the paper recycling. Some of them look so they're quite old, some of them, but they look brand spanking new. And they weren't cheap books, and I'd rather they were resold. But yeah, I'm going to have to think of another option, really. I'm not going to sit there and put them on eBay all myself. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm going to have to think of solutions if I can't get this thing to work. And I mean, there were books that when I bought them, they were like 12 quid, and they basically, oh yeah, we'll give you 50p for this. Oh well. I'm not taking them back and I'm not packing them. That I'm sure about. They need to go. One way or another, they need to go. But I'd rather not waste them. So, anyway, let's do the tarot. Okay, and it's the weekend tarot, so we'll start with Saturday. Okay. A bit speedy. Um. Okay, what message do you have for us for Saturday, the 30th of August, 2025, please? Interesting. That was reversed. Right. The Emperor reversed. Has anything got us feeling disempowered? And the Hierophant. Are other people making rules for us? I'm wondering if all of this comes from... Oh, put me date list away and I need that for Sundays. Yeah. Coming straight off the back of feeling disempowered, frustrated. Could be different ways. Are you trying to move forward and there are obstacles, or are there rules? That can be make us feel disempowered when there's rules in place, and sometimes when we weren't aware there was a rule to do with something, and suddenly, oh well, we thought we were going to go from here to there, and now we've got to stop and we've got to deal with this bit and we've got to deal with that bit and we've got to do that and that and that and that and that and that. So, turning this around and remembering that we are powerful and making ourselves feel empowered, even if there's situations that could make us feel disempowered. And frustration is one of those that when you're frustrated, there is a level of disempowerment in that. So it's going, there are solutions, there are other things I can do, there are ways round. I can stay within the rules, but I don't have to deal with that entity, that organisation, that business, whatever. I can do this one instead, or I can find something else. So yeah, and the Emperor energy, even if it's just getting the body language and feeling more empowered. And we did the arms, didn't we? Ages ago, we did what they call Superman arms, and I always do the like the V, but like the YMCA one. Energy, right? Yeah, the Hierophant's about rules. I like it upright because we're making the rules, but this is reversed. So other people's rules. Yeah, dimming our light. I've got dimming our light, so maybe other people's rules are constricting us. They are constrictive, aren't they? Yeah. So I'm not saying break the law, but they're other people's rules. So work around them, circumnavigate them, or don't accept that organisation, that entity, that group, or whatever that's given the rules that are crushing us or squashing us or constricting us. Find somewhere else. Someone else. There's usually a way around somehow. We can usually navigate it, but yeah, don't let anybody make you feel disempowered. You are worth more than that. Personal power. Right. I'll do put these back and do Sundays. Okay. Okay, what message do you have for us for Sunday, the 31st of August, 2025, please? Interesting. Right. Didn't look what it was. 7 of Swords. We didn't have to look over our shoulder. Heck no. The other one was the 6 of Wands reversed. I will get to that. No, I'm getting no. I'm getting a very clear no then. So just the 6 of Swords. Let's have a look at that. No, 7 of Swords, sorry. I correct myself. 7 of Swords. Yeah. We don't have to fear anyone. We don't have to hide from anyone. We don't have to look over our shoulder. We don't have to. Maybe this is carrying on from Saturday's rules, making us feel disempowered. F the rules. We're doing what we want. We are. I was going to say we don't have any shame. We don't have any guilt. And for some of us, that's true. And for some of us, might still be working on it. But we've got nothing to be ashamed of. And we've got nothing to be guilty for. And that in itself is empowering, because shame and guilt are used to manipulate. And that usually comes from situations where other people have been in control, where other people have been controlling. Yeah. Get rid of it. If you feel shame or you feel guilt for something, if you can, without a therapist, process it. Otherwise, therapy, process it. Why do I feel shame about this? Shame is, guilt is about what we've done, and shame is about who we are. So why does this particular thing make us feel like we're a bad person or there's something wrong with us? And who, if you remember, who did it come from, or where does it come from, if it's a group or it's something else? And why? Why would we be ashamed? I read a book once and I can't remember who it was. Oh, I wish I could remember who it was. That imagine shame as a steaming hot bag of shit. And somebody's given it to you. And only in your imagination, not in real life. Please don't do this, because this has happened where people have gone and dumped manure on people's cars and people's houses. And imagine your shame is a big bag of steaming shit. And then imagine the person that gave it to you and give it back. Shame is not yours to carry. Shame is not ours to carry. Get rid of shame, get empowered, and get on with your life. There we are then.